Hey guys and girls, this is Reggie with A Team Appliance, and we are going on a dryer delivery. So I got this baby loaded up, ready to go, and you guys are coming with me on this dryer delivery. Just so you guys know, because I want, kind of want to document this so you guys see where my business comes from and how I get customers. This particular customer came from Facebook Marketplace. She responded to a ad for a dryer that I had for sale for 125, and it was a lost leader. I usually don't sell them that cheap, but it was an old ad, and so I said I don't have that one, but I do have another one that's a little newer, and I'll do And so she didn't want to bump up on the price, so I said, all right, well, I'll do the same price. But I did charge her full delivery, so I didn't discount my delivery. So in a way, for me, it's a wash. Still a good deal for the customer. So she's getting it for $200 total, including delivery, installation, and free haul away of her old dryer. Her old dryer is a gas dryer, and that I have almost no use for that in Georgia. I get gas dryers, man. They sit around for a long time, so I might just post it just to see, super cheap. And even I post them cheap, and people don't want it, and then they want you to hook it up too, which I don't like doing that too either for gas dryers for liability reasons. Um, so anyway, I usually take parts off them, so it'd be good to take a couple switches and timers and stuff off of it. Anyway, let's go. All right, guys and girls. So the delivery is completed. I apologize. I could not. I didn't feel comfortable filming inside the customer house because she was a bit standoffish when I first arrived. So I was like, "Oh, video and this is out. Let's just get the job done." So yeah. So let's talk about that. This is going to happen too when you're doing deliveries. Customer was initially just standoffish, and then when I came back in, she was very happy. So it was two people, it was two sisters in there, and the one I believe was the one probably buying it, helping her sister out, and two adults, and so very standoffish. So she was standoffish because I came in there and she was just like, first I knocked on the door, and I heard them in there, and nobody answered the door. So I knocked a little harder, and then again I leave. It was at least like 60-second intervals. I still heard her scurrying. I'm like, okay, maybe they can't hear me. Knocked a little harder, and then she kind of opened the door with attitude, like looking at me like, So I don't know. Like sometimes when people do that, I'm like, okay, are you like old school and you expect a old white dude, to be bringing the appliance, like, the times ain't, it's changed, and but I don't know. That doesn't matter. But she was just like, it's very standoffish. And so I get in there, and you can tell they had some sort of conversation. And first, I don't go up with the machine. So I walk in first to see the area to say, hey, okay, this need to be moved, and to make sure, because I want to take it off the truck. If I get there and it's they don't have to, they need a gas dryer instead of electric or something crazy, especially when there's stairs involved. And so I get in there, I said, okay, I just need to lay the land and see how things are. And I looked at the laundry room. Okay, it was pretty easy. And she started grilling me about their dryer I'm taking out, right? Because I quoted her a price with the dryer. My business model is free haul away of your old dryer. I don't say removal, because that could be misunderstood as, move it to the garage for me. No. I'm taking it. And so she was a little I haven't had this in a while. A little comprehensive about the dryer. So she was like, and that might be the real issue. And so she was like, hey, well, how much is it if you just drop it off? Don't hook it up and don't take the dryer. I was like, the same. Because I don't do these little nitpicky charges. It's just boom, delivery. I'm charging $75 for delivery, covers everything. And I also told her I prefer not to just drop it off. I prefer it, I don't even like people coming picking stuff up and taking it, because if it's not hooked up right, I'm liable, because I put a warranty on it. If you don't hook it up right and something go wrong, you're gonna blame the dryer. Then I come out and I see it was your hookups. So I say, it's the same. And I said, I'm not charging you for taking your dryer, because and I didn't say this to her, but the reason why I feel that way, because if you buy one from Lowe's or Home Depot or anywhere else, they charge you $30 per machine to haul it away. So I'm not charging you anything. And I stopped paying for machines a long time ago, because if I get there, there's a machine I don't want, I still have to commit to buying it, because I told you I was going to. So in this case, it's a dryer I don't want, because it looks brand new, KitchenAid dryer, but it's gas. And in Georgia, we're mostly electric here, because there's a lot of new home construction here. And gas sits. Gas dryers, it's hard for me to move them. So so she was like, so I was like, yeah. So to counter that, I'm not charging you. So I'm not. It ain't a deduction. So anyway, I go out, come back in, completely different attitude, happy, talkative. So I think the dryer was the issue. They thought I was ripping them off, I guess, because I was taking it. The dryer does look good. If you're not in the business, you're like, oh, this is gonna be worth something. It look good, but the fact is, gas is worth nothing to me. So she was like, hey, I will just keep it. I was like, all right, no problem. No problem at all. And then she changed her mind and said, oh, go ahead and take it. And yeah, because it's gonna sit. This is an apartment. It's gonna sit in your living room for a year, and then you're gonna just throw it on the curb. That's what's gonna happen. That's what I didn't say this to the customer. That's what I'm thinking. So anyway, always stay professional. But I'm sharing my thoughts with you guys. So anyway, it's done, and I got the trade in. It's a KitchenAid. I could probably take a heat element off of it. No, it's gas. I don't have that. So probably take the timer off, I guess. Maybe the start switch and the door switch. I got enough motors, so that's about it. And somebody about to back up and hit me. We'll see you in the next video.